Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
You are watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Renee Summerhour. Welcome to 7 at 7 a.m. Friday, January 22nd, bringing you 7 minutes of nonstop local news from the Las Vegas Review-Journal. Let's get started with our top stories this morning, sponsored by Carnegie Heights. Don Chairez, a longtime attorney and former Clark County District Judge, has died after nearly a month-long battle with COVID-19. He was 65 years old. Chairez was known for defending property owners' rights in downtown Las Vegas. He also drafted state legislation that added eminent domain rules to the Nevada Constitution. Clark County District Attorney Steve Wolfson says Chairez's death is a loss for the legal community. Next month's session of the Nevada legislature will be closed to the general public. Only lawmakers, essential staff, and some members of the media will be allowed in the building due to COVID-19. Those people will be tested weekly for the coronavirus. Those wishing to make public comments will be able to make them by telephone or video conference at designated sites. Those wishing to make public comments will be able to make them by telephone or video conference at designated sites that are still being developed across the state. Individual video conference meetings with lawmakers will also be permitted. Police are asking for the public's help identifying porch pirates who are targeting the southern Las Vegas Valley. Officers say the thieves are taking packages from doorways in the neighborhood near Eastern Avenue and Interstate 215. Anyone with information on these thieves are asked to call the Metropolitan Police Department or visit crimestoppersofnv.com. Some gaming industry leaders had hoped new rules would allow for remote registration of sports betting across Nevada, but those hopes have been scratched for now. Las Vegas-based Sightline Interactive and Sightline Payments have submitted a petition to amend a regulation on setting up accounts back in September, but the proposal was pulled for consideration by the Nevada Gaming Commission. Sightline's co-founder said his company's primary goal is to offer casino patrons cashless options. Now let's take a look at our weather. Partly sunny with a high of near 65 degrees is forecasted for your Friday. South-southwest winds 8 to 15 miles per hour, according to the National Weather Service. We're also seeing a 20% chance of rain with lows in the low 40s. Looking at the rest of your weekend, partly cloudy skies will continue throughout the weekend. Temperatures cooling down to the mid-50s, low 40s for your evenings. In your health news, a COVID-19 vaccine site in North Las Vegas has dropped a residential requirement and started taking walk-ins, all because people were not showing up for their appointments and officials don't want to waste any doses. City Fire Chief Joseph Calhoun said the changes were made at the Neighborhood Recreation Center on North Bruce Street, in part because people were making reservations at multiple sites. The site is being operated by North Las Vegas, the Southern Nevada Health District, and the Clark County School District. It is set to close late Friday, and operations will move to Canyon Springs High School starting Monday.
Sports, sponsored by Scenic Brewing Company. With your sports update, I'm Leandre Fox. The UNLV RUNNIN Rebels faced off against the Benedictine Mesa Redhawks in a lopsided 99-45 victory Thursday night at the Thomas & Mack Center, earning their fourth straight win and their second victory over an NAIA school. UNLV has won each of those NAIA contests by 57.5 points per game. The Rebels return to Mountain West Conference play Monday at home against Utah State.
Happy Friday, Cassie Soto here with your sports betting update. The Golden Knights are 4-0 and lead the NHL with 8 points. They'll look to extend their winning streak tonight in Arizona. Vegas is a -163 favorite over the Coyotes at Circa, and the total is 5.5. Vegas beat Arizona 5-2 on Wednesday night at T-Mobile Arena as they covered the puck line and went over the total for the third time in 4 games. The puck line is a popular option for bettors in which a team has to win by 2 goals or more.
In your business news, sponsored by the Vegas Chamber, Circa and Golden Gate owner Derek Stevens says he's optimistic about the future of Las Vegas tourism. The casino owner was the closing speaker Thursday at Preview Las Vegas, the Vegas Chamber's annual networking event. He predicted that the additional stimulus money would come from the federal government, though he also said that will come at a cost.
It's pretty apparent the stimulus is needed, and you know, the $600 went out. Hopefully there's going to be a little bit more here come next couple of weeks. And that's just needed because the situation is so real, so dire. But at the same point, the more stimulus that goes out, you know, things aren't free. So I think you're going to see, you know, interest rates start to tick up.
Stevens says he expects pent-up tourism demand led by independent travelers will kick in by the second or third quarter. A Nevada drilling company is suing Elon Musk's Boring Company, citing trademark infringement. It claims that it started using the Boring Company name a decade before Musk founded his company in 2016. In a complaint filed this week in district court, the plaintiff says that it was founded in 2006 and provides drilling services, trenching, and more throughout Las Vegas. And it has 2 Nevada trademarks for the Boring Company name. Musk's company did not immediately respond to a request for comment. In your lifestyle news, sponsored by Las Vegas Motor Speedway, Henderson has received accolades such as being one of the safest cities in America to raise a family. That's all according to LasVegasRealEstate.org. But now it's expanding. Carrie Roper has more. Carrie?
Renee, Henderson is getting ready to welcome its newest addition called Green Valley Tower Center Apartments. The 300-unit complex is located just west of Mountain Vista Street, across from the Ethel M. Chocolate Factory. A ceremonial groundbreaking is happening on Tuesday for the property, which is slated to feature a fire pit lounge, putting green, and pickleball court, according to a news release. And we will continue to bring you the latest on this project as it develops here on 7 at 7 and LVRJ.com. Renee.
In your entertainment news, the Las Vegas music industry has been hit very hard by the COVID-19 pandemic. With concerts and festivals shut down, many local professionals have either moved elsewhere or switched careers. Ryan PARDEY, entertainment director for the Bunkhouse Saloon in downtown Las Vegas, discusses what he predicts for venues like his.
The venues that are going to suffer the most are going to be, all the venues in Austin, Texas, the few that we have here. It's going to be a tough road to hoe. The entire industry is going to need a serious amount of cash investment from people who believe that music's going to come back and live music's going to come back strong.
Well, that'll do it for today's 7 at 7 a.m. from the Las Vegas Review-Journal. I'm Renee Summerhour. Thank you for joining us. You can get the latest on these stories and more at LVRJ.com. And don't forget to download our free RJ mobile app for breaking news alerts straight to your phone. We hope to see you at 7 p.m. Happy Friday.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by attorney Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update is sponsored by Pro Group Management. You are watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.